Alright, well, it's another beautiful day out, so let's get back to work on this thing, and I pretty much got the new parts cut off. The big piece is right behind me. I just have this little floor piece I just now cut off. I need to remove that, and then we have one little bracket that mounts right here underneath that piece of the floor. So we gotta take off that bracket quick, and then we just gotta clean some of this stuff up, clean up some of those parts it's had, and start welding them on here. So I guess let's do that, clean up the floor tad, and just get right to working on it. Alright, so we just gotta remove this bracket right here quickly, and then we should be pretty much done with this. The only thing we might need still is some of the rocker, just outer skins there. So let's remove this thing quick. So we got both these two pieces off. Now it's time to clean these things up a little bit, clean up the car, and pretty much be ready to start welding these things onto the car. Alright, well, we have this bracket all cleaned up, and this floor panel here. About as good as we're going to get them, I do believe. Any other little things we can do later. So I guess let's just put this thing where we want it, put this thing where we want it, and tack this thing in place, double check everything, and just start tacking this stuff, and then we'll have to move on to the big piece. We have little welds all over on this thing, so take these off and see how we're looking. Well, it's extremely close, so I guess let's take this thing back off. We do have to trim this front rocker just a little bit, so I guess we'll take this off and do that. Well, this floor piece here is tacked in. I'm quite happy with it. The other piece does fit on pretty good. We do have to trim this rocker here just a little bit on the new piece because it's a tad too long. So everything else is looking good. I'm really happy with it. Alright, well, it is next day, and so I guess let's just get right back working on this thing. Alright, well, we got this piece entirely tacked in all over the place, so I guess it's time to start putting on some parts and seeing how they fit. Like the doors, we'll have to put on the bumper, a few things like that. This isn't lining up perfectly, sadly. It does look like this piece might have been worked on before, but it's about as close as I can get it, and it's not anything big structural so long as I can get all this stuff for the door to work correct. Then I'll just have to weld this how it is and kind of hope for the best. Won't be a big deal, at least it is covered. I wish I could make it perfect, but I can't. So that's probably how that's gonna be, so I guess let's run, go grab the big seal. Let's go right on here, and the door, and let's try putting that on. They both fit. This is getting really exciting. Alright, well, our new bumper came in a few days ago, so let's open this thing up, see what it looks like, and then we'll have to throw it on the car, and hopefully it'll all line up good. never thought I would see a bumper packed like this. This is quite interesting. Well, I like the look of the bumper itself, but I don't like the way it was packaged and wrapped in here. Man, that's awfully strange. Well, if we try to straighten it out, this edge all looks fine because it's a solid curve. So I'm glad for that. Thanks for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be a big encouragement to me. Also, leave a comment down below with anything you'd like to see in the future or anything I could do better. I'm quite happy with the progress we've made so far, and it's amazing to see this thing finally going back together instead of just being taken apart. So, I guess we'll just keep working on it. We still have quite a bit to do, but we'll get there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.